begin. Good morning. My name is Sister V, and I'll be guiding you in today's meditation. I invite you to get settled in your seat or wherever you may be and take a few deep breaths. Go ahead and close your eyes and focus behind the eyes. Now just focus on your breathing and let it be natural. Letting each body part relax with each exhale. Allowing the chair to support you. Allow your legs to relax and your feet to feel as if you're touching a marshmallow. As we relax further, I want you to visualize your surroundings. Your immediate surroundings, now outside the building, it doesn't have to be distinct. Vagueness is fine. Now, visualize yourself outside where the moon is. Visualize yourself looking at the planet. What are we feeling about that planet right now? What do we feel about ourselves right now? Take a deep breath. Inhale. release. Don't think, just be. Breathing in and out. Now I want you to visualize breathing through your heart. And with each inhale and each exhale, your heart is expanding. Your heart is expanding within itself, outside itself, outside you. Just focus on your breathing, nothing else. Let what comes to you come to you, and let it flow. If there's a thought that needs to be heard, let it be without judgment. Just breathe. Be here now in this space that's safe, loving, kind, peaceful, relaxing. Just be here now. There are no thoughts, just energy. you are creating energy. Breathe. Now, as you slowly come back, heart is still beating. It's shrinking down. You're coming back outside from the universe, back into the planet. Back into the sky, from the sky. You're coming back. Your heart is shrinking. You're coming back from outside, back into the building, back into your seat. Your heart is shrinking back into its normal size. And you focus on this energy that you've created. By just being. Take this moment to think about yourself in love, compassion, for you are all the qualities of spirit. As I speak for myself, I speak for you as well. I am peace. I am love. I am joy. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am fruitful. I am divine. Take another deep breath. Release it now. And you may slowly open your eyes and continue this energy throughout the day. Thank you, my friends. Namaste.
Is yellow mic gonna be?
Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Eugene. My name is Radiant and this is
Kathy Day.
and this is
Linda Finley.
our minister. Anyway, today is Practitioner Sunday, so kind of like all bets are off, but yet we're really on. And if you are willing and able, please rise up. We're just gonna sing a couple songs.
Everything that I need to know about what lies before me. Everything that I need to know about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me.
To do
Everything that I need to do about what lies before me. Everything that I need to do about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me.
to release
Everything that I need to release about what lies before me. Everything that I need to release about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me.
to accept
Everything that I need to accept about what lies before me. Everything that I need to accept about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me.
to know
Everything that I need to know about what lies before me. Everything that I need to know about what lies before me is available to me, is available to me through the mind of God within me, through the mind of God within me.
totally cheesy. Take
Through
us
the
up.
mind of God within me. Woo!
You gotta be totally cheesy every now and then. Okay, if you'll please turn to your neighbor and greet them.
It's kind of fun to look out and see the number of people who are dancing along with that. I like that song. I don't like all our songs, but I like that one.
That's the only one I know, but you know, I could. All right, if you are, when you're done, please come back to your seats. We'll sing our second song.
In this very room, there's quite enough love for all the world. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all the world. And there's quite enough peace and quite enough power to walk through every fear. For Spirit, one Spirit is in this very room.
Awesome. If you have devices, please silence them now. And thank you for coming to celebrate this beautiful Sunday with us.
For Spiritual Living Eugene. As you heard from Radiant, this is Practitioner Sunday. It's the fifth Sunday of a month, this month, and the practitioners take on all the roles. We're singers, we're presiders, we're speakers, we're meditation leaders, we're practitioners. We do it all. So you're in for a treat this morning. Let's see. Okay. If you are here for the first time, please fill out one of these sheets in the entryway. It gives us your contact information. We send out a newsletter once a week that just lets you know what's going on here. And there's lots of fun. I was here for music last night. It was really fun. So there's lots of stuff going on here. Speaking about the center from my heart, is this center was here when I moved up here during the pandemic. And it was one of the things that allowed me to know that I was moving up following my son and grandsons. And when I saw that there was a center up here, and I saw that Reverend Linda Finley was leading the center up here, and I'd had attended workshops with Reverend Linda at Asilomar for several years running, and I just loved them, every single one of them. And it was just like, that's letting me know that I'm provided for and stuff. So, and I've just found a home here as a human being and as a practitioner. And Reverend Linda lets me do whatever I want. Really, she's, you want to teach a class, you want to lead this, you want whatever you want to do, go do it. So it's been really sweet and really fun for me. Oh, we have a global vision, a list of a declaration of principles, and we read one each week. The one for today is number 9, universal law. We believe that the universal spirit, which is God, operates through a universal mind, which is the law of God, and that we are surrounded by this creative mind, which receives the direct impress of our thought and acts upon it. Ooh. Yes. All right. I would like to invite, let's see, I would like to invite Sister V to come up. She's going to lead in affirmative prayer, a treatment, and but before we do that, we're going to sing We Are One.
We are one, we are one. I am you, you are me, we are one. And in this unity we all live in harmony, and peace has come, for we are one. We are one. For we are one.
Thank you. I invite you right here, right now, to take a deep breath and release all that is not needed. And know that right here, right now, there is only one infinite and divine intelligence. This infinite and divine intelligence we are all a part of and created from. It is our design to be creative, to think thoughts that flourish into manifestation. it is our design to have everything that we can possibly want or desire. For it is our design that made us this way. And as we are here together in this co-creative, designed reality that led us here to be a part of something, know that your consciousness is so much more. It's so much more that is within you, in this room, in this universe. For we are designed that way. And I give thanks for all of that, for all and each divine being here and now, creating, living, manifesting. And there's nothing that can't be so. So releasing my words into the law of mind, knowing this, believing and trusting that it is so, if you'll say with me together, and so it is.
Thank you, V. V always gives a wonderful treatment. I'm going to lead us in our affirmation for this month. This will be the last time we'll be doing the August affirmation. So I will read it through once, and then you can join me in reading it afterwards. The primary power of the universe is love. I am willing to explore love as the basis for all relationships, the way to understand life. Love is the key to transforming the world. Now please with me. The primary power of the universe is love. I am willing to explore love as the basis for all relationships, the way to understand life. Love is the key to transforming our world. Good job. Our talk for today, let's see. Today's message is about love's descent. Susan Cochran is holding high watch in the back. Today's music, our speakers today are going to be Reverend Trish and Angela Norton. And today's music is going to be the house band with Matt Treader, Mo Schneider, Marty Weisbarth, and Paul Wierster.
This song will require a bit of introduction, an explanation. We're going to attempt it, which is to say, it's actually, well, here's the thing. When I was very little, I practiced music. I grew up a little more, and I studied music. Got a little older, and I performed music. And here I am now sharing music and co-creating with you. So there's this journey that you go through. Well, this piece is from the studying music part of my life, which is to say there is no exact time or meter, and there's no exact key some of the time. This is called modal music, and you'll understand. It's called A Way Home.
right, if you will settle back in your seats, we're going to sing a short song and go into a meditation. Inspire you to close your eyes or have a downward gaze when you are ready. And this is such a safe way and place to begin the meditation process if you haven't done it before. And all my people who have done it before, we all know. So keep coming back, right?
I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening.
As I give myself permission to keep my heart open, I find that I am uplifted and surrounded by only the things that bring me great joy. I am opening, I am opening, I am open to it all. I know it is the truth. And so it is. Over the years, I've heard many things, as I'm sure you have growing up. And sometimes they make sense and sometimes they don't. But there was one in particular that showed back up in my life recently that I heard, and it was about a glass. And there was a debate about it. There was a question about it. And the question was, is the glass half full or is the glass half empty? I'm going to ask you to vote for which you think it is. Is the glass half full? Is the glass half empty? Well, the correct answer is that it's completely full. It is simply filled with half water and half air. This is who we are. We are a vessel that contains, from the very moment of our birth, all of the things we could possibly ever need in our lives to live the life of our greatest joy. We are born with 100% of love, of light, of laughter, of beauty, of peace. But love is the main thing. Love is another name for God. And love is the glue that keeps the universe together. I often wonder when I have chosen myself, and I think that others have done the same thing, that they've chosen things and the outcome has not been really that good, that great, not uplifting, not joyful, and wondered why we did that, and hopefully made a note not to do it again. You notice I say hopefully. So as we go through life, one of the things that we will understand, especially in this teaching, is that love is the place where we start from, not where we go to when we've tried every single thing. Everything we've read, everything we've been told. Way beyond that, we start at the top. We don't start at the bottom. If we want something to change, we go to the CEO, we don't go to the janitor. But we choose sometimes to do that. So when we have events in our lives that show up, I'd like you to know that you're in charge of it. You're in charge of your life, and every event has come simply as a result for where your thoughts have gone, what you think your life should be like, what you're doing. And we begin to look around when things come up like that, and we look for someone else to blame. It's their fault. If they'd have done this, they should have done that, if only they had. Well, I'm here to tell you that they're simply the messengers. That they are the messengers that are selected by the universe to give to you a realization that things could be different. Things are open and receptive for your receiving them. But if you're not willing, if you're not ready, and you're so busy placing blame and thinking there is blame involved, then you miss the opportunity, the gift that the universe has given you in order for you to live a more joyful life. You know, at every moment we're at choice. We are in charge. And the things that we do, and the things that we say, and the things that we expect, and the things that we accept, and the things we ignore, are simply stalling our growth, stalling at the revealing of what we really are. An amazing, priceless, never before created, nor will ever be created again, masterpiece. Think of those words. Priceless, masterpiece. That's you. But we can always choose to have something better and different. We can have a life that is full of things that bring us joy or not. And so I ask you, what is it you're choosing to do? What is it you would like in your life to be changed? Are you really, really willing to let go of blaming others, including yourself? For we always do the best we know how to do at the time. And say, I'm ready. I'm willing to allow the universe to lift me up, to fill me up, to let me know as it guides me to the direction of my heart's desire. You know, the word desire has always been an interesting word. I don't think we use it quite as much as we should or could, but maybe when you know that desire means of the Father. And so if we are created from one creator, is that not something that is placed in us for us to be given as a gift, to be one that we would develop, that we would bring along, that we would share? It's like having an instruction sheet. This is the best life you can live. Follow steps 1, 2, and 3. A little bit like the 10 Commandments. Five things say you can't, shouldn't, and others 5 say this is good. Yes and no. We always are a choice to what one we're going to follow. It's really very simple too. It sounds like it's difficult, but it's a simple thing. It is just such a thing that what do we want? Are we willing to open ourselves up and have something better? Or do we feel that it's as good as it can get? No one has told you that. You've just decided yourself that maybe this is my life. Well, life isn't over until it's over. And you don't know how long a time you have, and you don't know how short a time you have. So that makes every day precious. That makes every decision you make precious and worth your time and your willingness to open yourself up to things that are new and are different. It's really very simple, too. One of the things I've learned about life over the years has been that there's not that many rules to living a great life and to having and knowing that at the end of your life, you're not going to be sitting there being sad and wish you had done things. You'll be there going, I'm so glad I did. I think that's what we all want, is to know we've lived a life full. So I want to share just a couple of steps with you. First of all, make all of your conscious choices your conscious choices, not someone else's, not what other people expect of you. Begin with love and start from love. Go into the heart center to your love and to go from there and ask these 3 questions. How would love speak? What words would we use if we were coming from a place of love? How would love think? What would be the thoughts that would be going through our minds? The things that talk to us during the day, that stay with us, that guide us and make decisions with us or for us or against us. With love, how would love think? What would those thoughts be? And the last one is, how would love act? How would love act? Would it be helping, putting a hand out, a kind word, a smile? If you are living from love, then all of the things that you do come from that place of knowing that there is only one of us, that we are all in different forms, in different shapes, different ages, and nationalities, but we are still where it counts. Within us, in our souls, we are all only love. For love is all that we are created out of, and that is all that we are. There is never a time when you are half empty in love. You can never be low or looking for the nearest gas station to fill back up. For love never moves away from you. You may choose it. You may do it. You may choose to do other things that you know and feel are not loving. But the universe never moves away from you. You are never half empty in love. You're like this glass. You're like this glass. Although it may appear to be either half full or half empty to you, the truth is it's completely filled. Completely filled. And you already are filled to the very top. That is the truth. And so it is. And Miss Angela.
All right. So I'd like to just start by saying, by offering gratitude. I always enjoy the opportunity to get up in front of you all and share ideas. And I really love this teaching, and so I'm grateful to have the opportunity to talk about it today. Where I decided to start is one of the reasons why I am drawn to this teaching, is because it's about a way of life. And that's the main text says that it's a philosophy, a faith, and a way of life. And it's interesting, this wasn't part of the talk, but I'm going to incorporate it. I had breakfast with a friend this morning, and she's like, how do you do the things that you do? And I'm able to do the things that I do because of this teaching. So that's what I want to address today. And I also wanted to talk about the time that I've been away. I've been looking at the opposite. It's so easy to live this way of life when we focus on the positive and we follow the teaching. It's harder to live it when we're not surrounded with like-minded people. In the last couple of years, I've really immersed myself in a different way of being around and being with people. I still use the principles, but it is different. And so that's today I want to talk to you, what is it like to address fear, which is often said to be the opposite of love, and when we talk about love. Because I always felt like that was missing for me in my journey. It's like, okay, I recognize love is all there is, but what do I do other than just deny that fear exists? So that's what I'm going to share today, some of my thoughts about that. And as I share today, I want you to think about how the ideas relate to you, because my experience is different than your experience. And use your own individual creativity to make it your own. It's not like a direct one-to-one type of thing, but there might be something that I share, they're like, oh, that's how this applies to my life. And so I invite you to open to that creativity that is yours and make these words your own. I think it's fair to say that we are in hard times. And again, that's what I've been like digging really deep, like Thich Nhat Hanh says, no mud, no lotus. So I've been playing in the mud. And I've been studying about trauma and how to help heal trauma. And one of my teachers is Thomas Hubel. And what he is suggesting is that right now we are in a time of great detox. That part of what we are experiencing is pain and trauma from the past that is coming through us to be healed and transformed. So another way to look at this would be to look at the macrocosm and how it's reflected in each of us in the microcosm. Regardless of what we believe, there is chaos happening. The difference is what we do with that knowledge and how we interpret it and how we respond to it. And because of our interconnectedness, our voice, our choices, our actions, what we do matters, and it impacts those around us. And I feel like we are being called in a very loud way to take responsibility for our influence and recognize this interconnectedness and recognize how what I do impacts and influences those around me. So right now, it appears that suffering and fears from the past or even the present are coming to light to be transformed and healed. And one way to do this is by actually acknowledging that fear and suffering exist. And I'll be honest with you, this is like new, especially in this teaching. I didn't know that there was space to do this. But there is. And so when I first started the Science of Mind philosophy, I thought that we had to deny suffering by just affirming the truth, by affirming love, by remembering that God is all there is. And I think that that's still true, but there's a difference between denying and not recognizing that something else is going on, and denying and saying, I know this, and something bigger is possible. There's a greater truth of my existence. And so learning that difference between denial of not acknowledging or a denial that's bigger, that knows a greater truth beyond the current present moment. And so again, thinking about Buddhism and what I've learned from Thomas Hübl, it's actually awareness of suffering. Awareness that acknowledging suffering offers us an opportunity to right the direction and attitude of our attention, thoughts, and beliefs. So again, by acknowledging it, it gives us an opportunity to create change, to put ourselves back in the right direction, to assess our current attitude, thoughts, and actions. By acknowledging fear and suffering, it shines a light that does not increase it, but rather contributes to the necessary healing and transformation that we're being called to do. So one way that this might look using Science of Mind principles is asking ourselves, where do we hold these? Where do we hold fear, anger, intolerance, scarcity, lack? Where does it show up in our life? And then what can I do to transform it? And it starts with us. While we might recognize something on the macro level, the place that we have impact is directly right where we are in our own lives. And by doing that, we create a ripple of change that affects others, that affects the macrocosm. So all we have to do is start right where we are. And so Science Mind does tell us to consciously choose our thoughts, our actions, our intentions, and recognize that we are all connected. And again, from the text, I've kind of paraphrased from pages 305 and 306. Every idea is bound to produce an effect exactly like its cause. So our idea is going to create an effect directly related to that initial thought. Therefore, all demonstrations should be made in peace, confidence, joy, and in realization of divine love and perfection, permeating everything. We are not depending upon change, but upon the law. The responsibility of setting the law in motion is ours. It's our job to set that intention, that energy, that emotion into the law, which will do what it always does. It will say yes. It's like, I think you've talked about, like it's a genie. Yes, your wish is my command. Because that is how it's designed. It only knows how to say yes. So if we are aware of our energy, and we are being called to be aware of our energy and what we are setting into motion, and with what intention. I think that's really important as well, is recognizing our deeper intentions behind our words, our actions, our thoughts. So if fear or anger or insert whatever shows up for you is seeking to be healed through us, if we can recognize it and create space for it to digest. So another part that I've learned that's really important is that we need to stay open. Because if we constrict, we're not allowing the change and the healing process to happen. Now, it's also important to allow yourself to constrict and to rest when you need to. We don't have to always stay wide open. If you think about our breathing, right? We expand and we contract. And that is the same way with transformation. We open and accept what we can, and then when we need to, we contract, rest, and restore, and then we open again, and only take on as much as we are able to, as much as we're, again, Thomas Hubel talks about how much can we digest. For a long time, I haven't followed world events because it was more than I could digest. But different things have happened, and I have more capacity now, so I'm gradually building what I can expose myself to. And I invite you all to do the same. In whatever area of your life it is, if it's something, again, on the macro, or if it's just in your interpersonal relationships, recognize what you have the capacity for and honor that. One other helpful tip is to let go of needing to know how things will change. Okay, because the law is capable of anything. It really is. And I could give you tons of personal examples, but I won't today. But you just have to know something is possible and let go and let God. Let go and let divine source do its magic. Trying to control what it will look like limits the outcome, because then it's only as capable as we are capable of imagining. And sometimes, I forget who I told it to, but someone here, I'm sure, at some point, it was interesting because I thought I could outthink God. Like, I'm a good thinker, I'm pretty creative. Creativity is one of my strongest skills, but I will never be able to out-create the infinite. But I am happy that I can put in ideas and have a corresponding response. So when we are creating, let go, let God, because it's something emergent, it's something new. Focus on the energy of love and wholeness, and law will create the solution, which is really amazing. Because the bottom line is that staying in separation leads to more suffering. And so I encourage us to continue to use our principles and our tools, some additional tools, affirmation, spiritual mind treatment, trying a new approach, working with a practitioner. All of these grow our capacity to acknowledge the fear and suffering and transform it to love. I'm going to go ahead and just jump to the conclusion and ask you all 3 questions. So the first question I'd like for you to ask yourselves is, where am I taking responsibility for my thoughts, actions, and behaviors? And where might I be ready for change? So where are you already taking responsibility? And where are you ready for change? Second question, where fear is showing up, ask yourself, what can I do to help transform it? When fear shows up, what can I do to help transform it? And for whatever reason, I'm just sharing that sometimes it's do nothing. But stay open. Stay open to the possibility of what might be next. And then the third question, what is right for me in this moment? What is right for me in this moment? Because it's the only moment that I have control over. Thank you all. And now, the transformational moment. I'm going to call Kathy Day back up to share that.
Wow, I've enjoyed both talks so much. A transformational moment is something where we kind of take the teachings of this center and apply it to the circumstances of our life and then see something, wonderful blossom. Just a shift in outcome and perspective. And I just wanted to share this with you, that I ask questions of the universe all the time, and I ask the universe to answer. And I always get some kind of answers, but sometimes the answers come to me in very strange ways. And so I was asking the universe to tell me what I need to know. That's kind of an ongoing question. Show me what I need to know. And my grandsons had been watching a cartoon from Australia, and they told us about this cartoon from Australia. We started watching it, and we were so enchanted with the cartoon that sometimes at night before we go to bed, we'll watch an episode of it because it just kind of recalibrates our mind. And there was a singer who sang a song in one of the episodes, and we were so enchanted by that song that we noticed that she was releasing an album, and it was released this month. And so in the middle of this album that we just decided to check out on a whim, what came up was a little spoken word section. There is a vitality, a life force, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. If you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and be lost. The world will not have it. It is not yours to determine how good it is, nor how it compares to other expressions. It is your business to keep the channel open. You do not even have to believe in yourself or your work. Keep the channel open. No artist is ever pleased. There is no satisfaction whatever at any time. Keep the channel open. Keep the channel open. So ask your questions of the universe and be open for it to communicate to you however it communicates to you. Through cartoon, through music, whatever, it's all good. It really is.
All right, so now as we prepare for the offering, I invite you to take your gift, or there's so many different ways to gift, so even just your energy of giving, whether it be your time, your talent, even being here today and being with others in this space is a gift. So taking this gift and knowing that as I give, I'm contributing to the circulation of good and love, not only of the center, but also of this community and beyond. So in gratitude, I share my gifts, and together we say, and so it is.
Everything in this world goes around, flowing with abundance, it knows no bounds. Giving and receiving, we circulate the love with gratitude and knowing there's always enough. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for everything. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks.
Is it the right time? All right. All right, we've got so many cool things going on, you guys. We're getting together, we're having fun. So, discussion group after the gathering in the meditation room. If you want to get together to talk about what we learned today, you're welcome to join in that back room. And Kathy's going to be leading that for us today. Transmission meditation is Bethel. Bethel might be, she's not here today. Transmission and meditation, we get together on Tuesday evenings to meditate, and it's really a lovely time. We do about a half an hour, 20 minutes to a half an hour, and it goes by like that. And it's not only good for us, we're also doing it for the betterment of the world, sending out good vibes. So it's really good time well spent, and we enjoy ourselves for that. So please join us Tuesdays. And we also have men's coffee Tuesdays at Fifth Street Market. Soup for the Soul is starting up again. And that is, Reverend Linda has made soup for us for over 2 years. We took a little break for the summertime, but it is a really nice group of people that get together. A lot of times the house is packed with coming for soup and having nice discussion. So it's a lovely time. Please join us. That's Thursdays at noon. Then we have the bereavement group Thursdays at 1:30. If you'd like to stay after for that, Karuna runs that bereavement group. And that's a really nice meeting for folks. First Saturday workshop, it gets better with Reverend Trish. Do you want to say anything about it, Reverend Trish?
No, but everybody's invited.
Everybody's invited for the workshop. That's September 6th at 11 o'clock. World Day of Service. We had a huge group of people that got together to talk about different ways that we can serve. And we have different people that are leading certain groups. We have a list of that if you want to talk to me about it. I'm the administrator in the office. We also put it out in the newsletter, who's doing what, if you want to contact people, if you want to get involved in a World Day of Service project. And my vision is that those projects are just going to keep going, as I'm sure many of us are visioning for that. So, Essential Ernest Holmes class, Angela is going to be teaching, if you'd like to come up and say a few words about that.
The main thing that I wanted to share with you all is that I'm going to have to do it primarily online. So if you have any reservation about online classes, I'll share my contact information. I did online teaching for like 10 years, so like I'm very versed in it. We can create community online just as if it were here in person. I promise you, I've done it. But also, one caveat was that if we can arrange it to have at least 1 or 2 of the classes in person, I'm totally open to that, depending on who signs up and the agreement between everybody involved. That's the main thing I wanted to share, is that it will be online, because I live in Salem. It'd be a little bit hard to make it here all those times. But I am willing that I'll help you if you have questions about online courses. And then the title speaks for itself. We're going to review different parts of the essential teachings and then how they apply to our way of life. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Awesome. And I can definitely attest to that. I've had some online classes that really we did connect enough that we traveled to see each other after the classes. So definitely you can find community online. That's very true. Invite a Friend Sunday. It is Celebrate Birthday, having potluck, and this is on September 7th. Bring a snack to share and get to know one another. So love to see you there. All right. The same slide for the community potluck. Become an official member. We have a member class September 28th from 12 to 1:30 if you're interested in becoming an official member of the community. And Reverend Linda is going to let us know during that class the ins and outs of that, what that means. And Trash to Tithe, we've made a lot of little side change coming together with cans and bottles. So continue to bring those to us. That's been a fantastic project. Thank you, Astrid, for putting that together and all the work that you've done on that, all the behind the scenes stuff. And Really appreciate it. Bookstore will be open if you would like to check out our bookstore. All right. So, Sacred Services. Who is going to talk to us about practitioners? Kathy, are you going to, or did you want me to? It's not the time. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, volunteer. Yes. Volunteering here, we've got lots of opportunities for volunteer help. We can find what is a good fit for you if you would like to contribute in your time and energy. There's everything from greeting to helping around the office, lots of things, helping upstairs for technology. And we would love to have you reach out if you're interested in any of those things. All right, and thank you to the artists that have have their stuff on the walls, and Ellen for putting that together for us. Okay. Now, practitioners, I jumped the gun.
All right, so I'm gonna just do a short little healing circle. If you want to participate with that, Matt, please. I'm lucky, I'm cute. It's kind of a neat thing. So we have some amazing practitioners and ministers at the center. Can you just raise your hand, the practitioners, ministers, so we know you're here? We have Susan Cochran and Reverend Trish and Angela Norton and Kathy Day and Sister V and Reverend Linda. And that's everyone. And the amazing thing, and of course, me. I am the voice of God. Like legit. And then the amazing thing about how this works is not only are these people, will they sign their life over to serve this teaching, to live this teaching, but everyone who's sitting in this room who has even the briefest notion about what this teaching is about is also a practitioner of this teaching, is also a practicer of knowing how to live a better life by knowing that God is all there is. And so, is there anyone in this room who would be willing to hold space for the community to know that things could be just better? Awesome. Is there anyone, so now I'm just going to do a few little attributes because I think we all know. If you identify with one of these attributes, just say I, that you would like more of this attribute. So the first one is peace, health, creativity, prosperity, success, connection, family, and love. I mean, double for the love, right? And now, so we do this amazing little thing that we learned in practitioner school, at least I did, and I know some of my practitioner team did too. It's called chamber prayer. And I'm going to be the main prayer up here at the microphone because if they are streaming, my prayer will go out to the infinite forever and always. But also anyone who's in this room, we're all just going to pray together. And it's called chamber prayer. So what we do is we just say a whispered prayer under our breath for those things. And we send it out. We visualize the prayer going out to the whole world. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. I know that there is one complete power in all things in this moment. And I'm so effervescently focused on this oneness. And as God is all there is in this moment, I know that I speak these words of God out with my complete allness, my complete conviction. And it is done as I believe. And I know and affirm for Radiant and anyone who hears my voice now and forevermore that peace and health and creativity and prosperity and success and connection and family and love are multiplied. They arrive at my doorstep right now, and my life is this much better because I'm here to appreciate and participate in this present moment. And I'm so grateful to be a part of and to have all of these experiences unfolding for me right now. So grateful. I feel it all the way down to the tips of my toes. This intense, thorough gratitude. And I release this into the consciousness that says yes before I even say these words by saying, and say with me, and say, so it is. Right. Okay, and now if you'll rise, we'll sing our closing song. Oh.
On the wings of love, up and above the clouds, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. On the wings of love, every one of us together flying high, flying high upon the wings of love. On the wings of love, up and above the clouds, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. On the wings of love, every one of us together flying high, flying high upon the wings of love.
Reverend Trish has an affirmation for us.
And so as we hold hands, we know we also share heart space together. Upon the wings of love, we float above the ceiling and know that it is our glorious truth. And so it is.
And so it is.